Yeah, so I guess that's a good segue since we kind of covered both games there in around 10 minutes. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't want to pain the Packers fan anymore. We'll talk about the Super Bowl. We got Chiefs, Buccaneers, and it's basically a Buccaneers home game. So, any thoughts coming into this Super Bowl right now?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Home field advantage has nothing to do with this game. They can be playing in goddamn England, and it wouldn't matter. Honestly, though, this is gonna be a really good game. Last year's Super Bowl, 49ers and Chiefs. Um, is Either though the 49ers were up at a moment, we kind of had a feeling that the Chiefs were going to do something. And I feel like this is their best matchup. Like this is their best matchup in the Super Bowl. And honestly, I feel like the Bucs have a decent defense, force three and outs. And this game is going to be who kicks the more field goals. You know, whichever team kicking more field goals, that's the team is probably going to take an L. I'm gonna be honest because if the other team is coming down the field and scoring, and the other team's kicking field goals, I mean, that's a win-win. You know what I mean? Like there's no coming back, and especially with this kind of, it's an offense versus an offense type of game. You know, you got Tom Brady with his receiving core, which is Patrick Mahomes with his receiving core, and I don't know, man. I honestly excited to see some good defensive plays because all people talking about this offense, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm trying to see some big hits, trying to see some interceptions. I'm trying to see a low scoring game, honestly. But we all know how this is gonna go. It's probably gonna be. I'm taking a wild guess, maybe 35-21 Chiefs. I'm gonna give it
Okay,
to the Chiefs.
okay. Yeah, I can. Stefan, you want to answer to that? Any rebuttal?
February 8th morning, Tom Brady is going to have his seventh Super Bowl ring.
Ooh,
That is my
okay.
prediction.
Okay, okay.
If you can go up to Lambeau Field, beat the MVP, a top offense, and provide pressure all day on that quarterback, I don't see Chiefs beating the Bucs like this. It's
Okay.
Brady's has all the chip on his shoulder. He's like, oh, he just a system QB. I just feel like Brady's going to be able to come back, win that seventh ring, and say, sorry guys, I'm the GOAT. I'm greatest of all time.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't see the Chiefs covering that receiving core at all.
I
I
he,
think I
he's
think it's gonna be
already the
close,
goat.
but
Let's put
yeah,
that to bed first. He's already the goat. Mahomes is coming for him. He's coming. He's the next up. He's the baby goat, as they're saying right now.
Only question is AB playing?
Yeah, I think
I
he
think so.
is, and
Yeah,
so is think the Chiefs don't have that the offensive tackles out. Tore his Achilles.
So, with that being said, it's we're gonna see because Bucks have a really good D line, and if they can put pressure on Mahomes, like Stephen said, this could be a Bucks. This could be Tom Brady's seventh ring. But I just want to see like it depends because if AB's out there, I don't know. Like the Chiefs have a really good defense, but their best defense is their offense, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if they have enough players. I mean, who's gonna guard AB? Who's gonna guard Mike Evans? And who's gonna guard Godwin? And forget that unsigned, whoever his name is, dude on the, you know what I'm saying? That dude, like he's
Legarius
a good ball.
Sneed, the
Him,
rookie, right?
he's a
Okay, yeah,
really good. So I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a good game, and I'm just excited to watch some football.
yeah. I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers. I'm just not betting against Tom Brady this postseason, and it's worked it pretty well in my favor. I mean, I chose them to beat the Packers, chose them to beat the Washington football team, and yeah, I really don't want to bet against him, but I'm gonna go over some matchups because this game is they're gonna highlight the big one-on-one. So Tyron Matthew, Tyreek Hill. Any crazy matchup you want to see from that? Like, I feel like that would be really good.
Mm.
Tyreek Hill's gonna blow him off the line. He's way too fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a distraction, honestly. Like, I feel like the Chiefs are gonna use him, Tyreek Hill, as a more of a one-time big play type of player, and kind of use him as a distraction, you know, because with that speed, it's you have to double team him. That's what the thing you have to do with this guy. You have to put one, under him and one over top of him, just so you not, what I'm saying. And even with that double team coverage, someone's gonna be open, and they got dudes all over the board. So it's just that speed is really it's a killer and it's a distraction. With the Bucs, they don't really have a speed. I mean, they got the rookie, he's pretty fast, and AB, but they both of those guys can easily be matched up in man. Honestly, AB he might be a problem if he comes out and show out, but yeah, I don't know. It could go either way, honestly.
I feel like Travis Kelsey, if he shows out, Chiefs got this one in the bag because he's an insane tight end.
Saying, and especially when he gets going, it's annoying because you're focused on him, and you get beat over the top by Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
So, I mean, basically, this game is going to be high scoring, but it's going to be close because the over under is actually -3 right now. I think it's for the Chiefs. But they really think that it should be a field goal game, Vegas is saying at least. And that Vegas is normally right with the cover spreads, I tend to think. But I don't know. The Bucs defense kind of stepped up against the Packers. Like, they were able to shut them down in the fourth quarter, just and I thought that Packers team was a really good offense, but I might be mistaken. And maybe they were a little overrated. But I like to think this Bucs defense has a chance because, like, Sean Murphy Bunting has been stepping up. I mean, I didn't even know who he was to begin this season. And then Carlton Davis, good player from last year, and he kind of got burnt by Tyreek Hill last game they played. Remember, he had like 200 yards in the first quarter. So I think he's looking to make revenge for that. He's definitely thinking about that.
So, I don't want to bash about the Packers as much, but the Bucks have a really good defense, and I just don't know how anyone's gonna match up with this Chiefs. The offense is really good, and they got a mobile quarterback, which when you're playing Tom Brady, you don't have to really worry about that. You know what I mean? So that's just a factor. And when you have a quarterback with legs, it's so hard to defend against that because you can have everyone locked up down there. All he has to do is run out and pick up 12, and that's a first down. You know what I mean? So it comes down to that. And I think that in this day and age, Tom Brady getting old. You know, I know he's a goat, but honestly believe that he's getting old, and you got to be able to move at least a little bit because I feel like this Chiefs defense is going to lock up. They're going to lock up a little bit. Shit.
Yeah, I feel like everyone wants it or predicting it to be a blowout or like type game or everyone's running up the score track meet type game, and I don't know. I kind of because we've watched these defensive like start off. The Bucs had probably the worst defense in the league, and then week 17, this team looks like lockdown defense with a crazy defensive line. So yeah, I mean, both sides of the teams. It's like Chiefs have a great defense, and they got young players stepping up. But that's where it kind of worries me with the Chiefs. These young players might make mistakes in the Super Bowl.
And this is always the case, but I feel like the Bucks, for example, they always been doubted at the beginning of the season. With all these new players coming in, they got doubted. And, they played pretty bad at the beginning of the season. Chiefs have been too consistent, honestly. That's why I'm with them right now because it's just the consistency for me. They've been doing this since week one, and it shows that they don't even need Patrick Mahomes to win. Let's be honest.
Do you guys think they'll use the? I'll ask Stefan. He hasn't said much in a bit. The running backs, like, you think any running backs will get involved in this game? Because everyone's just predicting them to pass. But I know they're game planning against that on defense.
The running backs will be in the game, but I think whoever whoever can beat the secondary more is really what's going to do it for them. Because the farther you go, it's easier to pass down the field, faster to score. But either way, I think this game either goes by a field goal. It's two very good teams face to face. I have to agree with Vegas here at 3 points.
Yeah, me too.
I think these both of these teams have really good linebacker cores and
Mhm.
D line. So I feel like
I think
the
the
run game
Bucs
isn't
have
really going
the
to
edge on the linebackers for sure.
for sure. Leonard Fournette has been really playing really good,
Ooh,
and I
yeah,
think
for the
with that,
Bucs. He wasn't good in the
with that,
regular season too, and then the playoffs hit, and he had like
he
a
wasn't using
100-yard game.
Yeah, the
it.
playoffs.
Using
Playoffs are a whole different game.
honestly. And that's still Leonard Fournette. So I feel like maybe if they hand him the ball and the beat up this defense at least a little bit, get them tired, they will have a chance in the air. I
Tom
believe
Brady
that.
on play action too. That'll help him. We'll set up some play action.
Loves play action.
Speed
Yeah.
of AB. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's a big thing. Antonio Brown not playing against the Packers and they still won. That's huge. Cuz
Makes me mad.
yeah, I know. I bet it does. But him playing and he's coming off an injury, so probably be like 85%. But we know this man. He puts out 100% effort when he's on the field. So he's definitely an X factor. The Chiefs got to look out for him.
You don't even need
One hundred percent.
you don't even need him to score 80-yard touchdowns. All you need is a first down every time. So you keep going first downs, you eventually get to the end zone.
Yeah, anything else you guys want to say before like we wrap up this segment?
Uh, like I said, I'm gonna take the Chiefs in this one.
Okay, we got 2 for the
Way.
Bucks, 1 for the Chiefs. I'm sticking with my boy Brady because he's been giving me the right picks all through the postseason. And I guess we can move
You can beat
into
my Packers. I got Bucks.
okay, yeah.